Elevator, look at you being first. Just do the capture real quick.
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
Are you shooting at? Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Went to hit first, accidentally hit a bit redeem. Fuck.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they.
Oh, Flared. Hello, Kempo. Well, Joki's around. How have you guys been? He is not around. He's been asleep for a little while now. He's actually back home. Unfortunately, he has a long day of work tomorrow, so chances are he might not even be up for playing tomorrow night either, just because he's probably going to have a 12-hour day ahead of him, and that doesn't include the drive. Hello, Kevin. But yeah, that's, just where things are at with him. I'm doing okay, though. My brother stopped by when I was at Joe's house and was able to drop some food off for me, so I have more food in my apartment than I have had in a while. I should be, honestly, besides, you know, if something pops up, I should be stocked for a bit. And then the reason why my title talks about the weather is it just kept starting and stopping raining all day. It was like fairly decent skies out, but it downpoured multiple times. Very annoying. It could not make up its mind at all when it comes to the weather. It would be perfectly fine, fairly warm, t-shirt and shorts, and then all of a sudden, downpour. And then I'm perfectly fine, still good, downpour, and got really cold. And then for some reason, I just could not get dry after the second major downpour. Sounds like East Coast weather. Yeah, it was just one of those days where it just could not decide what it wanted to do. I mean, unfortunately, it was like really big raindrops too. It felt like Florida rain, to be honest. And it came down so heavy that it almost sounded like hail. It was nuts. But I kid you not, the 2 times it rained were 2 of the times I was outside. I was perfectly fine. My brother was moving some of the stuff around in his truck to let me go through some of the food because he had stopped at a pantry and was like, hey, I've got some extra stuff in case you want to go through it. And I was like, yes, please, because can't afford shit. So he was dropping food off. We were literally most of the way done and it just starts downpouring. And then by the time I really go back inside, he'd only been gone for maybe 10 minutes and it was already stopped. And then Joe and his brother were messing around with the car, both Joe and I's car and his brother's car today. And I go outside to help for a moment and chit chat. And all of a sudden it starts to downpour again. Like it sprinkled for maybe like a minute and a half and then just torrential downpour.
5 just subscribed for 48 months. I have 50 cans of garbanzo beans since pandemic.
You have 50 cans of garbanzo beans. That's funny.
Strange because you've been replaced, or because this group is full of weirdos.
Prepare for incoming support.
Ow. God, I hate this map for medallions. No, that's the one hiccup. Sometimes I'll have like 1 or 2. If it gets any more than that, then we're looking at like the long-lasting ones. I don't need to hydrate, don't worry. It just happens sometimes. I also had a little bit of food before stream started, and that is honestly probably the culprit right now. It just stayed back here. Oh, no, it was up there. Hello, Flangor. Here's the hoping I have one within 30 seconds away. Okay, we don't have a lot of time.
Another job
What is with the
well
blurb walk on? What do you mean, Markov? It's people that have earned it. There's two ways of getting them. You can tier 3 sub to the channel, or you can have a 200 stream streak. Are we chaotic enough for you tonight? Never. Oh man, I can't say that with like certain people around being like, you guys are never chaotic enough. We tried resting for a little bit because I knew I was going to be tired, but we'll see how long I actually make it. Only 20 more streams, please let this end. Flavored, you act like you're not here every day anyway. I only turn them off if there is like a sponsorship or some sort of like big event that needs them off. So. But otherwise, people can have their walk-ons. But yeah, those are the two ways. Usually I don't have a lot of like cut and dry ways of earning things because people are like, how do you become VIP? And be like, I don't know. It just happens sometimes. But for Blurb specifically, I actually have a system.
Prepare for incoming support.
Oh, sorry, I for some reason cannot shake the tired, and it's weird because I'm not usually tired at this time of night. I don't know if my body is just getting some sort of actual normal circadian rhythm or what is going on, but keeps happening. The plan tomorrow is to do a nice long stream. Right after I'm done taking care of the animals, I want to start. And then I'm thinking about doing the same thing for Saturday, as long as I am not exhausted. Jesus Christ, I can't keep up with it. Oh, I need more energy. There we go. Goddamn volt speed. Holy shit, kid. Thank God you have a trail behind you. Somebody needs to remind me to change out my primary gun because I am not loving this weapon and I keep forgetting to change it. Oh, here's your little trail. And it disappeared. Oh, fuck, that child was moving at Mach. It's what happens when you have a Volt in squad. The Volt speed actually affects the kid's movement, so it friggin' runs at insane speeds. Which weapon is it? The Kuva Heck. Not a particular fan. On a scale from snapping turtles, almost had my toes for a midday stack, to how do I keep tripping over my own feet? How are you? I'm okay. Oh, is there nothing in this area? We might only get 7 on a 8. Hello, Christopher. Never mind. Someone found it. Whoop, whoop. Leon, this is Foley. She has the ink-based Warframe. Notice a certain god is absent again? Yeah, because he's working again. Has to make the money.
_feet_pics_PLS says take out the casserole from the oven and change your primary weapon.
There's no casserole in the oven, but yes, I will change my weapon. Yeah, so Joe has a, like, 12-hour day tomorrow, basically. He's worked pretty much all week, so I've barely seen him. But, he brought me to his house for a little while. We went to the grocery store, then he brought me back here. I fed the cats and Scorch, and then we went to his house for a little while. And then he ended up bringing me back home, and then he took the car because he has work tomorrow, and I don't have any appointments, so, it seemed better for him to take it. Today doesn't feel like a Thursday. Nope. No, it does not. Feels way crazier. But he's hoping that tomorrow will be quick, but it's probably not going to be because unfortunately, they're hoping it's a 12-hour day so it doesn't have to get pushed into Saturday, but we'll see if that actually is the case. What was the weather by you? It kept starting and stopping raining. It would be fine for a few hours, and then all of a sudden, random downpour. And then be fine for a few hours, and start to sprinkle, and then downpour. We're talking, like, if it had gone on for long, would have given flood warnings. Like, it was ridiculous rain. It's Florida weather. I know. I know. But this is Massachusetts and Rhode Island. Like, there is no reason for that. Once in a day, sure. More than once in a day? That was the third time it rained like that today. It could not make up its mind whether or not it wanted to be kind of sunny and warm or rainy. And it got real cold after the third thing of rain, too. I ended up having to borrow Joe's little jacket, his track jacket, because it got too cold. I said I was fine. He brought it out for me anyway because he's too good to me. And I said I was fine, and he was like, no, here. So, what job does your partner work? It's so weird hearing that. He works for a cleaning guy, so they clean houses and businesses. He hates it. He's miserable. He's looking for something that makes him less miserable. But that's a tough, that's a tough order to fill. He's a very picky individual. He's mainly working this job because it's a friend of his mom's, and he needed some help. So it's been keeping him somewhat busy. He works there a couple of days a week just to, you know, make things work. Ideally, he would just like to work with, like, reptiles and big cats all day. And when I mean work, I mean play with. He just wants to be the entertainment for reptiles and big cats. Usually I just say reptiles, but then I love how much he loves big cats, and every time I show him a video of somebody getting to play with, like leopards and lions and stuff, he was like, I want to play with it. I was like, I know you do. It happened earlier today, too, and I was like, I know you love the big cats. You're so funny. You say it happened like 10 or 15 times. I'm so sick of it. Like, I don't understand why it would just start and stop like that. That's not normal for around here. Doesn't feel like a Thursday because it's been Friday for nearly 6 hours. Oh, man, I am comfortably nauseous. Please bear with me. I have been weird because of the weather and everything. It's making me feel kind of sick to my stomach, so if I am not the most peppy version of myself, please bear with me.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
It's gotta be that one, but I don't know where it is. Feeling crappy too. You're hot. You're so hot despite laying down. Yeah. I honestly don't know how to get over there.
The Juggernaut has moved on. It's safe to proceed.
I wonder if this little guy will lead me or if it's just gonna walk to the wall. Oh. I'm an idiot. I didn't look up. I knew that should have been the issue. You're fine, you can't control the weather. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I've just been feeling kind of sick. I should have started stream about 2 hours or 2.5 hours ago, but I was feeling kind of tired and I was like, I just want to watch videos on my phone. And it didn't make me feel any better, so... And I wasn't skipping another day. I've already missed 3 days in the last week, so...
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Means you're a standard D&D player, no one ever looks up. No, but because I normally do for stuff, I just didn't go far enough back and up. That's actually a known thing for a lot of, like, retail stores and stuff, too. That's why they put a lot of stuff on, like, the top shelf. And things like that, because people don't look up. Like, a lot of people don't look up. There's something on the ceiling. Shit up, Marshmallow. Oh. Sorry, I just cracked like a whole bunch of spots on my sternum and spine in this at the same time. Oh, that was unpleasant. I don't feel like bearing with you. Got any other animals in mind? Bunny. It is for Utah where I live. 1 minute's clear, next minute's raining, 15 minutes later it stops, another 30 minutes it's snowing in April for 10 minutes and hailing for the 20, then it's clear again. Yeah, see that's New England is known for not making up its mind with weather, but today was just stupid. It was too hot to wear anything but shorts and a t-shirt or some sort of dress, but I didn't feel like a dress today because I wanted to wear my sneakers. And I don't wear sneakers with dresses. I know some people do, but it's just not for me. So I was kind of pissed when it got cold and I'm in like shorts and a t-shirt. What did I do today? I got up, ate breakfast, went to the grocery store, came back here, dropped off the groceries, fed my cats and Scorch, and Craig, because Craig has been like ridiculously hungry since the springtime. Then went with Joe to his house, hung out there for a while. His nephew showed up. Joe's brother bought the nephew, which is his son, this is his brother's son, bought him a little, like, RC boat thing. And when I went to go take the recycle out, I came back from taking the recycle out, and Dom goes, JJ, come out here, I want to show you something. I'm like, all right, bud, what do you want to show me? He wanted to show me how cool his boat was. But yeah, he was like, JJ. Screaming at me. What, kid? What do you want? So he's showing me his RC boat, which was cool. It was a cool boat. It could move pretty fast. And so we were hanging out, watching him control the little RC boat in the pool. And then his friend came over, Dom's friend, and we went to go get some food. So while we were heading out for food, Joe was like, I'm gonna leave you guys here, I'm gonna run some food back to my brother, and then I'll be back. And I went, okay, it's fine, I'll watch the Munchkins, they're fine. So I'm watching the kids, and Joe's taking a little while, and they're like, where's Uncle? And I was like, I don't know, maybe he stayed home. Maybe you're just stuck with just me. And his little friend goes, that's okay, you're cool. And I was like, what? I'm cool? Thank you. And he goes, you're not cool. And I went, aw, I lost it already? He goes, no, but you're awesome. I wanted to cry, it was so cute. The kid's only 11. I was like, what a big compliment from an 11-year-old. I was like, this is so adorable. So apparently I got called cool, then not cool, but I'm awesome. So I'll take it. And then he also gave me his toy from his Happy Meal. So he bought himself like a little kid's meal thing. And the little friend gave me his toy. He was like, this is for you. And so we're heading back, and he was like, wait a minute, you shouldn't have to carry all of that. So he takes the leftover sauce and the toy from me, carries it back to where we were going, and then once we got to where we were going, then he was like, here you go, you can have your toy back. It was so cute, my heart was melting. I was like, this is the most adorable thing ever. His little friend is so cute. So that happened, and then we finally, Joe ended up meeting back up, and I told him that, and he was like, does not know you very well. But yeah, it was an adorable little outing, and so we ended up making our way back to Joe's house. And then Joe's nephew and his nephew's friend were playing outside and hanging out together. I got specifically invited to go because they were just gonna head out. And then he was like, no, Uncle's going with us. And he was like, Uncle should come with us. And I'm just sitting there taking a bite of yogurt. And Joe's nephew was like, Chi-Chi's coming too. And I was like, oh, am I now? I didn't know I was joining you on your eating adventures. So they took me with them. It's really funny. Oh, he has a rival. Yeah. I'm jealous of your Snom art rare. Thank you. I thought it was adorable. Dom pulled all but the, I don't know what it's called. It looks like a little bug in a dress. I don't remember what it's called, but he pulled all of those. Pretty much all, I think all of them came from the 10-pack pull. Because he only pulled 10 and then one more. So I'm pretty sure the 2 art rares and the 3-star all came from the 1 10-pack. Pheromosa? Nope. It's small. Little yellow and pink thing. I'll wait 8 years for you. No, Mr. 605, it's not like that. He was just being, like, a genuinely nice little kid. Not some, like, weird thing. Chi-Chi's my nickname, Leon. I'll explain that in just a moment. So Kier was cool for a minute till you got upgrades. Yeah, and then I got upgraded to awesome. And again, from kids in general, but especially like boys to consider somebody cool and tell them that they're cool, like that's a compliment. Because boys are mean. Boys can be mean little shitheads. Flittle, yeah, that one. Boys can be mean little shitheads, so for any of them to give an adult compliments, you're like, I'm gonna take this and I'm going to live with this compliment forever. Yeah, so we were just hanging out for a bit and then came back and then they went off to play and then Joe and his brother were working on the cars, so I was kind of just mainly chilling in Joe's room and I made some peanut butter sandwiches with some of the food my brother brought and I was kind of just chilling on my phone for most of the day. Which are meaner, boys or girls? You remember watching Mean Girls as a kid and saying that was mean. I feel like boys are meaner to your face, girls are meaner behind your back, which is almost worse. It really just depends. Some girls will be mean to your face, but I feel like it really, I guess it really depends. I feel like, I don't know. I've been ridiculed by both. But you pulled 2 immersive Terrapago EXs in the same 10-pack. Jesus Christ. I got one of them. Apparently it's the only 3-star of the set, which is cool by me because I ended up getting an extra pack to pull just from getting one of those, but yeah, Joe thought it was dumb. I thought it was cool looking. So, the nickname Chi-Chi. I don't know how he came up with it, but when Joe's nephew was just learning to talk, he started calling me Chi, and then like a couple weeks later, it became Chi-Chi, and he just refused to say Kayla. My name is Kayla. That sounds nothing like Chi-Chi. But my nickname has been Chi-Chi for the last, I think, like 7 years of my life. And pretty much, Joe's sister, like, exclusively calls me Chi-Chi at this point. Like, I can't remember the last time she's called me Kayla. She, like, writes to Chi-Chi on gifts and stuff like that. And I sign it on things because, like, no one calls me Kayla except for Joe will rotate between a couple of different nicknames and pet names and stuff, and then he sometimes uses Kayla. But, like, Chi-Chi is a very commonly used nickname for me now. Like, it is consistent. Especially if Joe's trying to get my attention for something, he'll be like, Chi-Chi! You might not have heard him do it, but he'll go, Chi-Chi! And that's his way of getting my attention, and he'll say it just like that. So, yeah. 1 EX, 1 R rare, 2 shiny. Oh, nice. Why is there a smart detection? I don't know why there's a smart detection, but I will let your message through their local Frost King. Sorry about that. You're crafting Jade's bow and Jade's last piece. You're excited. Hope you're having a great night or morning. I am. It's literally midnight, so it's 2 minutes past midnight, so you could say morning or night. It technically works. You guys are adorable as a static. Yeah. But yeah, it was a very good day. I'm glad I ended up going back to Joe's house with him because I was just gonna stay home because I'm like, it's a lot of driving around extra, and Joe was like, I don't care, because he's been the one paying for gas, and I was like, it's a lot of gas money, and he was like, I don't care. The last time I said that, and I was like, are you sure you want to drive back and forth that much? It's a lot of gas money. And he goes, yeah, and who's been paying for gas lately? And I went, mainly you. And he was like, exactly, so shut up. I've put in a little bit, but he keeps giving me some cash to cover the majority of it anyway, so. I don't like being financially taken care of like that, but it is what it is. Makes me uncomfortable. Dude, this dude just walked right over that and did not pick it up. When the oldest chooses the nickname for his brother, this is your brother, Bubba. Yeah, basically. That's basically what it is. It's just, Joe's nephew just decided one day when he was just learning to talk, he was like 2.5, 3 years old. Just really learning to say things more because he started talking a smidge late. Yeah, he called me Chi a couple of times and then it became Chi-Chi and it literally has not stopped. There was one time Joe and I were in his truck and his nephew was in the back. And I look back at his little nephew, and again, he's still just learning to talk. This is not, maybe a couple of months after he started calling me Chi-Chi. And I look back there, and I was like, can you say Kayla? And he just gives me a shit-eating grin and shakes his head no. I was like, you little fucker. You can't call me by my government name? It was so cute, but I was so mad. He just gave me just this absolute shit-eating grin and then just shook his head no at me. I'm like, fine then, punk. I guess I'm Chi-Chi. God damn. The difference between girls and boys with compliments is that girls give and receive compliments out more often, but mean/value them less. And when they insult you, they mean it. Boys are the opposite. They casually throw around insults and only compliment when they mean it. I guess maybe that's why... I don't know, but it's also like... It's somebody else's kid, too, that thinks I'm cool. No, he was in the back seat of the truck. He had a full cabin. It's just... I don't know what it is when it's like... It's not family either, so they don't have to be nice to you. It just felt like a genuine compliment, and I was just... It warmed my little heart.
Mission complete. Excellent work,
And
Tenno.
again, this isn't as interesting for you. I like some of the dual-colored cards. The ancient ones. I showed one of them to Dom today that I pulled because he was like, you can pull the rest. I want you to pull the rest. I was like, okay. Because he wants to do some 10 pulls and then he kind of gets bored after that. So he wants to go do something else because his ADHD is rampant. Our insults are our compliments. Yeah, that, and kids are brutally honest. That's what I mean. Like an 11-year-old boy giving like a compliment like that, you're like, God damn, you actually meant it. You actually think I'm not a horrible person and you think I'm awesome. Thank you. This is great. Great day win for me. What was that you said? Spoil you? No. Joe's just been taking care of me a lot lately. I don't like when I'm in a financial pickle, and I'm most of the way working out of it. Everybody's been really good, and getting everybody's money back from the Airbnb should get me like most of the way back on track. And I'm hoping that cashing in one of the bank accounts that was on the Find Mass Money website will hopefully help as well. She hasn't been this happy since the date when she was complimented with a "you go girl." That's what I mean. Like, ugh. Just gives me so much happiness when people give like it was a genuine compliment. It wasn't forced or like wasn't prying for it. It was just like, here's a compliment. Yeah, I'm awesome. Yes. Thank you. I'm usually the outcast. Oh man, it was just one of those days where I was just like, Joe's nephew called me outside to come look at his RC boat. Everybody was just giving me all the compliments today. Insults are kind of like terms of endearments between men. Oh yeah, Joe teases the crap out of me like all the time. We were watching cartoons earlier and he had said something like something along the line of like insults or teasing is my love language, and I like stare at Joe like, oh yeah, I think I know somebody else with that problem too.
Location reached. Drop me in and defend.
Don't get me wrong, I freaking love Joe to pieces. I genuinely don't know what I would do without him at this point.
Take a moment.
I think I'd be an emotional husk. Worse than I already am, at least. But yeah, that's definitely his way of doing stuff. He likes to tease to the point of driving people up a fucking wall. See, I can pay attention to things. Can you tell my ex?
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I don't know, just... It's just a good day.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Multiple
Everyone don't
biosignatures
forget to
detected.
help
We've
push
got
her to be
infested
monetized by
environment.
opening another tab in YouTube and running her past streams. You're so sweet, Static. Let's see. I don't know if it's done much since yesterday. I know, my controller. Halo bought me a new one already. It's just not in yet. This Halo's a turd and did something way too nice. Nope, it's at the same
Move
amount
on.
as yesterday.
I need access to a terminal.
Oh, but when we do it, we get hissed at. Because I don't believe you people. That's not true. I do believe that some of you guys are doing it as genuine compliments, but it just feels...
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend.
I don't know how to explain it.
This will take a moment.
Why do you hiss at me for complimenting your voice? Well, because I think you're wrong. I don't think my voice is all that great. I personally can't stand the sound of my own, but that's just me. Ugh, I'm still nauseous. This is stupid.
Prepare for incoming support.
It's weird, since we've been having you play on another tab, it should be down from 1098. It might not have loaded. It might only check like once a day or something like that for time. YouTube sucks. I don't know what to tell you. Fuck you, I meant that. No, I do appreciate the compliments when people give them here, and it does make me like, I don't know, I still get the same like blushy, I want to hide my face feeling when you guys give me compliments, but I just,
And get ready to defend.
maybe I feel kind of guilty, I guess. I don't know.
I'm in.
It's weird. Too many mixed emotions. Oh my god, I haven't heard a reference to that in so long. What'd I do now? Impossible, my whole... Oh, hypergreed! Impossible, my whole battalion's been meaning it for 8 years. It's been months since you've done one of those. Oh, I fucking love it.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Oh man, I don't think I'll ever stop wanting to stream for long periods of time because, good god, there's so many inside jokes that no one else will understand. keep it mysterious. I getcha. The sign of comfort and trust between two close individuals. They walk a fine line between too much and not because they understand you well enough to know the line. I guess. But it's also just, I don't feel comfortable with compliments in general. Like, the one from Joe's nephew's friend was just,
Odds were against us, Tenno.
it didn't feel like over the top. It was just a nice compliment. Whereas it's like sometimes you guys hear it, it feels like too much, almost like I don't deserve it. I don't know. It's hard to describe why it makes me uncomfortable. I need to ban that guy really quickly, but the jokes about his battalion are hilarious. Yeah, it is. So for those of you who weren't here that night, I'm pretty sure there's clips somewhere because, good God. Joe, myself, and our friend Corey were streaming one night, and Corey pops in every once in a while, and he's in the military, and he needed to put on his boot camp training uniform or something he hasn't worn in like a really long time, and it could tell that he hadn't worn it in a really long time, and it was just like a little bit snug. So this person who had already made a couple of jokes, or I'm assuming he thought they were jokes, but just off-color stuff, had tried to make fun of Corey for being fat, even though Corey's not fat. And you can't see what he looks like anyway, so he was just like, well, my battalion, not a single man in my battalion gained even 1 ounce in the 8 years that I was in charge. Just went off on this like dumbass rant about stuff, and talked about the fact that his battalion didn't gain a single ounce in 8 years. Just a fucking asshole. And then promptly got banned because as much as I let people say things against me and be a little bit meaner to me and a little bit like terrible in chat, probably longer than I should have, if you fuck with one of my friends, I will boot you out of here so goddamn fast. I do not take anyone making fun of my friends lightly. I'm sorry, I'm like so uncomfortable and bloated right now. And nauseous. I don't like the compliments, possibly because of past experience. Maybe, because maybe it always feels like the compliments hide a more sinister meaning, I guess. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's because I've been backhanded complimented so many times, that's probably part of why it's hard for me to accept them, because it always feels like either there's an ulterior motive that I can't figure out, even though I know that there's not. Like, I know it's an irrational concern. I'm not trying to, like, make you guys feel like I'm second guessing what you're saying, but I think it's just an irrational fear of maybe that there is an ulterior motive for someone complimenting me, or they're saying it because they don't actually mean it, and they're just saying what I want to hear. And that I didn't earn whatever the compliment is. Probably because I genuinely don't like myself. I like myself a hell of a lot more than I used to. And that's saying something. But, that shows how bad it used to be. But, like, I genuinely think it's probably because I've had a lot of issues and trauma over time when it comes to just people being mean, and in a very like Mean Girls manner, where it's like, oh, I love your dress, but they're saying it because they don't actually like it, and then they're snickering behind your back. Like, I have had that happen more times than I'd like to admit. Good thing I just talk shit about myself mostly. It's so much easier if people are just like teasing and talking shit. Because I understand how the social dynamic works for that. The social dynamic for compliments is, like, so much more complicated, I guess. Mean girls like Violet. Violet's not a mean girl. Violet's like a cheerleader with her compliments. She's so nice to me.
Another successful mission. Find extraction.
And then we made jokes about his battalion for the rest of the stream. Yep. And then they occasionally pop up. I want to say Hypergreed probably does it, like, sometimes it'll be like 2 or 3 times in the same month, but then he'll go like 3 or 4 months and I won't hear the joke at all. And then he'll just pull it out of nowhere and I'm like, nah. Thank you so much, Sensanoshi.
For 39 months. Fish needs more fish food.
Fish needs more fish food. Actually, I have pretty much everything I could want for food in my house right now, except for ice cream. I still want ice cream, but I didn't buy any today. I spent a little bit at the grocery store, and then my brother brought over some food from one of the local pantries, because he's been stopping by a couple of them, for himself and his kids, so he brought me some of the stuff. He was like, take what you need. Because I've helped him out a few times, and he knows that my times are tough right now, and I am working towards getting Snap to supplement the slower months of streaming, so. Are you saying we should have a joke we tell once a month? Sure, why not? Anyone who would insult you is either just jealous or wanting attention because you're awesome. Oh, thank you. This is what I mean, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to that. Besides saying thank you, and that I think you're wrong. Sorry, I am just not feeling so good. I don't know if the shorts are just pushing on my stomach weird or what, but I don't feel so good. Usually try to pull it out during a nonsense argument. This time was just warranted. And then I got hissed at. You liked it. Don't say you didn't. I mean, you might not have, but most people don't get mad at me. You feel like you don't deserve it, or because you feel like it was a lie, same feelings as well, totally understand. I'm sorry that you understand. Just Thomas. I'm sorry that you understand. Can you switch to Insane Aquarium? I could. I probably won't. Totally understand you feel that way too. A lot of the time, or that I assume they only said it because they don't know me, or out of obligation as a friend or parent. Compliments are hard for you to take and believe. Yeah. I mean, as much as I try to be as authentically me during stream as possible, sometimes I just assume that you guys aren't seeing the real me and that it's only the stream me, and that's why you're giving me the compliments, and it's not for real me, so I don't deserve them. It's complicated trauma that I should probably be working through with my therapist, but I don't want to. It's easier to just tell people, don't compliment me. Man. You trying to send the fish back to the tank? Always. I just got home and I have to make dinner and go to bed, so I have work tomorrow. Good night, Kara. Thanks for streaming. Good night, Kempo. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good day at work. Get some good rest. I'm gonna pick up an Alternox Prime main blueprint. Did I not have one before? I do not. Where the frick? The answer is no. I can keep an eye out for that, though. My never-ending sea of index cards. There's a pile of them under my desk I still haven't picked up. I might need to take a minute to go to the bathroom. Will they come in? Please? I have 28. Oh, this one. Oh, I'm so nauseous right now. Where the hell is this coming from? Douglas Snuggles, just warm the heart. I got the compliments, just need the main blueprint. Sorry, I have the components, just need the main blueprint. Okay. Main blueprint is... Ooh, why is my pen acting like it's dying? Meso Axie 10. You have 23 of that relic? Oh, that's funny. I should hydrate. I did not bring my water over here. Why am I not surprised? I have problems with keeping track of my hydration. Alright. Oops. Well, now you know who's watched my other tab. It's Brosime right now. I meant to put the be right back screen up when I pressed the wrong button. I will be right back. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, run in, grab my water. I'll make sure the advertisements get played while I'm gone. And I'm gonna go try to make the nausea go away. So, give me just a moment. Hey, I just need like 2 more minutes. I'm actually gonna run a giveaway as an apology. Just I do another Forma bundle giveaway, and I'll be back. Okay. Sorry about that. I think Tom's did the trick. We're gonna see. Usually I only need that for heartburn, but I think I'm better. Hopefully, at least for now, or at least the wave of whatever that is gone. Mostly gone. Alright. Only 2 people entered into the Forma bundle giveaway. Do people just not want Forma? I can offer something else. What about a replica of the tissue statue? That doesn't exist. So.
In an attempt to exert power and authority, the Corpus have continued to refine their most lethal security proxy, the Jackal. Determine its location aboard this vessel and destroy it.
I know I asked the other day, but does anybody have any ideas on what they might want for badges for the stream? I have a planned event coming up, and I'm wondering if you guys had any ideas for what you might want.
Watch for an opening and remember your Parazon.
It can be, there can be up to 2, so one that could be earned with subs and the other one can be earned just by spending time here, or I could make them both the same thing. Yeah, if you want to, Marshmallow. Oh, I just got yoinked through the floor.
Massive flex plates on the torso, but appendages could be a weakness. Still mobile despite the damage, but if it comes down hard, it could give you an opening. Loosened grid wall. Stay ahead of it. Not doing well here.
Seriously.
Use your Parazon. Corpus walkers are heading to your location. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Watch your angles, Tenno. You're running out of cover.
Oh yeah, because this really feels like a steel path fight.
Drive precepts. Watch for increased attack speed.
This guy thinks so. It's Venus Kira. So. I went to go get him. I thought I could make it through another one.
Critically damaged. Finish it off.
don't you just stand in operator?
It's sending out distress waves. You know what to do. Destroy it. Well done, Tenno. You have sent a clear message to the Corpus today. Their war profiteering will not go unpunished. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Permit me to assist.
Damn. That dude doesn't want to die. What the hell?
A valuable lesson.
Does anybody else want to join? Because I've just been playing with randos. I know Marshmallow is, but anybody else? Okay, it looks like only 4 people won in this giveaway, so I'm just gonna pull a winner. Markoth, Hydrolord. Markoth, Hydrolord. You win. You wanna just give me your in-game name? I'll send it to you. Woo! I'm also just a rando in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, but I feel like we know a lot more about ourselves, about each other than a lot of people know about ourselves. So I think you can at least be moved a little bit above rando. Acquaintance, something. I'm excited because I remembered because I watched a video that said that we're gonna learn about the new Prime tomorrow. You'll hop in. Next round you can. Rando Plus then.
Your enemies have grown fierce.
That just makes it sound like you prestiged. Like you're doing New Game Plus of Randohood.
Support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
Why is everybody leaving me? Wow, I'm surprised they were able to get away with that as a username.
Get ready for a capsule.
Yeah, and then people rejoined me, Marshmallow, like almost immediately, so I don't know. It's weird.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Meow. Avara.
Bypass online. Our lone Tenno operative is working faster than ever.
It does not want me to sit on this shelf.
Tenno, prepare for life support. Tenno, you found a bypass. Use it on a console to give our operative a boost. A bypass has been utilized. The operative is moving faster already. Additional life support has arrived.
This crate usually gets splash damage, but no.
When you are ready, go to extraction. I've delivered another life support capsule.
They fought well.
Whether that bad there, or is it the hot cold? Well, the hot cold's been driving me nuts. It's literally making me sick right now. But it would not stop on and off raining today. Perfectly fine, nice and warm, little sprinkle, instant downpour. Then a little sprinkle again, then it stops. Then you wait a couple hours, rinse and repeat, and it just would not stop happening today. Work is out of power for the first 3 hours. No idea why, since weather's been nice-ish. And then Langor wanted in. Oof, that sucks. Yeah, it was really annoying because it kept happening while I was doing important things outside. I was trying to spend some time with Joe while Joe and his brother were working on both my car / Joe's car and his brother's car, and it just started downpouring. And then the other time, my brother had brought over his truck with some groceries for me to pick through, and then it started downpouring towards the end of picking through the groceries. It's like, please stop. You're fine, Flangor. Take your time. Hello, Shadow King the 10. Oh, it is /, not exclamation point to DM stuff, but that works. I'm pretty sure I can buy people who are on the Switch stuff. Ooh, it's so pretty. Fine. Oh. Right, you need... So it's spelled right. You said the glyph was new? Oh. So it is. Pat my animals for the Nightwave.
Well, well, well. Looks like some serious crud is going. Nora's got the goods for one lucky dreamer. Who's it gonna be?
Completed run of Deep Arca Media or Temporal. Capture Idolist. Mine 3 gems. That one's not that bad.
And we're out.
Okay. This will not be a particularly long stream since I am trying to do 2 long streams back to back. I want to try to aim for like 10 plus hours, both tomorrow and Saturday. And for some reason, I am already tired, which is stupid because I've only been up since like 10:30 in the morning. Your controller is doing the same thing with the right thumbstick as yours, and it makes me want to smack it against a wall or something until it either works normally again or I break it completely. At this point, I'm not sure which outcome I'd prefer. It's infuriating. What I recommend is trying to either change the dead zone or... I don't know. There's no way to, like, reset it otherwise. What do I know? Phosphorus, Mr. or Steel Path? I have no idea what I just wrote. Shadow King the 10. What you just wrote.
Their rage is vehement, their focus
I'll go cure
impressive.
myself for the dev stream.
Give them
Yeah,
a warrior's death.
I had a feeling this was gonna happen. I tried to rest for a couple hours before stream started so I could stream more, but it didn't work. I figured maybe laying down on my phone for a little bit would be beneficial, but I'm unfortunately still tired and I felt the blackout feeling coming on. Yeah, when you get stick drift. The other controller has it on the left joystick, which, let me tell you, is significantly worse. This one, which is annoying because that other controller is not that old. It wasn't even a year. But this one had lasted a lot longer. And it's just the right one. It just goes like this. I'm doing that on purpose right there, but... it will just drift slowly like that sometimes, which makes typing on the fake keyboard, like, a little bit challenging. I have to keep just pulling down on it to reset it so that it's not pulling up. But, yeah, it is annoying. Use immerse when you need it. Ugh, I hate calling it early, but I am exhausted. I'm gonna try to make it to the 3-hour mark. But we'll see. Just keep trying to play until the blackouts become too close together. Rank 9, but you need to do 17 or do Steel Path. Why are you rushing? Why not just earn warframes and weapons and enjoy the regular path? There is no need to rush to Steel Path.
You are a blade. You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson ends.
Could do the capture for the volatile motes. Like one more Steel Path incursion. I'm not sure, Flangor. Yeah, static. pretty sure your name is the same. That one will take getting used to, Static. I'm sorry. It took me forever to try to get and remember people's names when they're not the same. Who are we waiting on? Flankor. Oh, we are taking our sweet time to load in. Never rush MR, you'll just burn yourself out. Just collect weapons in workrooms gradually, have fun with them. You'll get the MR practically passively, and for Steel Path, you have to get a very solid grasp of the game to handle. If you rush there, you won't be able to even do it after unlocking. So why rush? Exactly.
Track it with the synthesis
Thank you.
Don't let it escape.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Target located. Bring them in. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
Kusklam!
I played chicken and I lost.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Sorry, if you're seeing me run into walls and stuff like that, I'm having more of the little blackout things. I need to eventually set up an appointment with a functional neurologist. so sorry. Your PC disconnected. Oh, shit. Well, that's not fair.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
Some of those are bad. I was really blacking out there. You missed it. What missed it was the synthesis target scanned. There was a lot going on, and you were fighting the camera. I don't know. Are you rejoining squad, Static? Yeah? Okay. Okay. I will probably be ending stream right at the 3-hour mark. I don't like ending that early, but unless I get a wave of energy, my brain is literally trying to collapse in on itself. No worries, Slangor.
Heat, cold, toxin, and
Rank 11,
electricity.
but try
The
to
elemental
add it.
forces that
Try to no
create our
Xbox account.
universe. To
That's
wield
okay,
them, Papa
loot.
invented the crucibles. Incredible devices capable of fusing these elements into the complex elemental forces. Forces we require to complete Papa's vision. I have marked a crucible. Go there now. Crucible! You must feed it the correct ampoules. Capsules of elemental forces compressed to a near impossible density. Volatile enough to be used as a grenade, should the need present itself. The problem? Our adversaries have taken Papa's ampoules, be a dear, and repatriate them. Gas elemental force. Heat and toxin ampoules required.
And I'm going to head to bed. Good night. Don't ignore your sleep. Hydrate well and take care of yourself. Love your streams. Be proud. Take that and don't fall asleep in your chair. I am trying very hard not to pass out. I'm like moving my feet, trying to keep my brain occupied. I am struggle busing today. I'm hoping with some more sleep and actually starting early tomorrow will benefit the whole situation. There are times where I'm talking and I don't know if the last parts of my sentences are coming out correctly.
Shoot the valve to release pressure. We have a new pressure target. Shazam! Oh, what a gorgeous sub. Who's a pretty sub? You are. You're a pretty sample, aren't you? Create another. Formidable progress! I urge you, keep the crucibles firing! Should opposition grow too great, of course, return home. Take toxin and electrical amphors, mix well, and presto! Corrosion shall result.
That was really bad. I just stopped mid-mission.
You exist to strike. You strike to win. The lesson.
I should stop now, but 2 hours is like the puniest of streams. I even tried to have some protein before stream to see if that would help. Well, thank you for staying in squad as long as you did, Flangor. I appreciate it. Will you be teaching a cephalopod chess? I could see an octopus trying to figure it out. No, we'll be teaching me. The running joke is that I have a goldfish for a brain because my memory is god-awful. At least my short-term memory is. So I have the memory of a goldfish, which became a brain of a goldfish, and it's just been like a long-running joke at that point, and a lot of people have been really wanting me to learn how to play chess. So there we go. Just tell them you're playing coy. Haha, funny. But even my game is lagging. Your body's telling you to rest so that you can catch the dev stream live and get your Twitch drops. Yeah, but what's one more hour? I can do it. Waves the pocket watch swaying back and forth. You're getting sleepy, very, very sleepy. You should go rest. This mega. Honestly, I am. It's weird because I don't feel super exhausted, but my brain is literally shutting down. Just is very easy to know what each piece. Yeah, I've just never really sat down and learned. Like, I know some things, and I know certain pieces have certain ways that they can move, and each one's tied to the type of piece, and I know the concept, but I've just never sat down and really learned how to play, and everybody's been really wanting me to do so.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I guess my contra's updating 30 minutes. New season starting in about 90 to 2 hours. For what game? Chunkosaurus? AFK Journey. Oh. I had a sponsorship for them a couple years ago.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Location reached. Drop me in.
Glad you were able to get your streak. That's another reason why I don't like doing short streams.
I'm in, Tenno.
It's not fair to those who are trying to get stream streaks. If I am starting to kind of not make sense with what I'm saying or actively slurring my words, then I probably will stop, but as of right now, I don't think I have. I just feel like I got close.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
No gibberish yet? Okay, because one of the last times, it kind of felt like my words trailed off at the end.
We are finished here. Move on. Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Oh, man.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
I had died for the last 5 hours of the Freyren collab. Season 7 is themed around royal political intrigue and has had murder mystery at Hogwarts season. Yeah. Neat. I did just watch a new trailer game showcase thing that does a bunch of video game trailers and you can watch them. They were all puzzle games, so I saved the names of a bunch of puzzle games that I would like to try out. And I think that's gonna be my way of maybe leaning into the YouTube, is recording stuff for that. Having a let's play, a slightly edited, and a review.
Area completed. Move on. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Kind of puzzle game. We've been seeing a lot of Slay the Spire style dice games. There were all kinds of puzzle games shown off. It was kind of like Summer Games Fest, but specifically, obviously, a lot smaller, and just for puzzle games. So it showed off all kinds of stuff. I can put out a link to what they showed off if people are interested, and then some of them already have demos available. Some of them gave just like dates that they're planning to come out, but they're all puzzle or puzzle adjacent games.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
There was one, it's kind of neat. It's a card game where you have to match up the pieces on the cards to match the image above you, but it's weird, and it's like a lot of little intertwining pieces that all need to be lit up, and then it I believe that that's the one that actually has artifacts that you can earn in the game based off of what type of moon is out in the real world.
Odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer
Let me
yourself.
get the email up. It wasn't 3 hours long, but they had like a thing where they were showing off stuff afterwards. Not that you need to go watch it now, but that's the YouTube video for it. Some of them looked really good. There were definitely some interesting looking games on the list. I took screenshots of like a lot of them. There were a few that I really wasn't interested in, and I have to go look up because I would like to know how many of these are actually possibly multiplayer games. I'm assuming most of them are single player though. Like 90% sure most of them are single player. Which is really unfortunate because I love cooperative multiplayer. But let's have family sharing. Burn With Me, that one was kind of interesting. It was giving like Cult of the Lamb art style vibes, but it's a deck builder. Burn with Me is a story-centric deck builder filled with cozy dread and occultic mysteries. You summon a personal demon, you'll master inventive gameplay with position-based synergies and permanently burn your cards and your soul. I think this Colorbound was another one that was very pretty. I definitely could see myself playing that one. Color is more than just a hue, as Anku and Amara boy. I don't know how to pronounce that. With a unique gift, you'll harness the power of color to shape the environment itself, uncovering hidden paths to navigate challenging and complex puzzles. It's very not side scroll, platformer, but you kind of have to mess around. Here, I'll just show you. Mess around with how colors work and interact. So depending on what you're doing, different things will move or change based off of using colors. Is not all eyes. Hi, Bob. Hi. Slay the Princess is a good one. I watched a decent amount of Let's Play of that, so I can't really play it realistically. This one looked alright. Compressed Space. Deductopia didn't look like something I would be interested in. Same thing with that one. I didn't like that one. Datari looked pretty good. Deep beneath the world, an ancient god stirs. Master the forbidden power of Datori. Discover its secrets and use it to bend reality to your will. Herald the end of all things. I don't know why I always do that. Just a you, Voltaire. My issues with the kinds of trailers is so many mobile games have misleading puzzle gameplay, so you rarely trust indie games if they look simple but fun. The ones for this kind of thing on Steam are usually pretty accurate. Like, this one definitely looks up my alley, but unfortunately it only has a demo, but it can be wishlisted. There's so many. I might do a whole thing going over each of them. Oh, this was another one that looked really good. It's such a unique concept. It's you versus you. So you play as the blue guy, and then you also play as the red one. And so you have to, like, get through as the blue guy, and then stop yourself as the red one, and then go back to being the blue guy and, like, get through the level again. It's just such a weird concept that you're playing both yourself and the enemy. Monster Hunter, good one. else we have? Don't mind me, I'm just figured if maybe I keep moving and stretching, I won't pass out. Oh, that's a really pretty landing craft. Whoever has the blue one. I think that's static. To buy early at some point to subsumer skill, can't board to save your life.
Your target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols.
Your weapons make music.
I actually made 8 games this week, Bob. My job tonight is to load them onto the Android tablet and see how they work. Oh, that's your plan this week? Cool. Is one of them my fishy game? What else are you working on?
That's the reactor. Expose its core and destroy it.
That canister did not want to explode.
That's it. Now get out of here.
That's my plan tonight, to get them up and running. Yes, tonight. And no, it's not your guppy game, but I am still seriously thinking that we should be doing something there. I mean, really sit down for a challenge, just an indie style, of course. I mean, I would be down to theory craft some stuff. I plan to do a really long stream tomorrow, so technically we can kind of do that for a good chunk of the day. I'm going to do that tomorrow and Saturday, and then we'll see how I feel by the time Sunday rolls around. Too right, you've already stolen the fish game. How dare, Static.
What you have learned here will serve you well.
Oh, Saturday for me, so I'm totally free. Cool. I'll be doing, like, Warframe related stuff since it's the dev stream day, but I don't really have a ton of plans otherwise. Ow. Ooh. I had little itchy scar-like spots on my head. Do you have any game concept ideas? I mean, not simplistic ones. Wanted meso. Okay. I'm new to game building, so can't go too crazy. Yeah. Well, I'm also new to game concept design, so we'll figure it out together. Making a 3D model for my Digimon World 1. Like, game I'm making. That's cool. But your fishing one was way too easy. I do want something far more challenging. Okay. Horror game? Oh boy. Or what, Wimbos?
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all that you have learned.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. The enemies are dropping reactant.
Hello, Apple Fruity. Welcome back. I'm doing alright. I'm just extremely tired.
Want to open that relic.
So it won't be a super late stream unless the
Stay focused.
passing out
There's a
stomps.
heavy unit approaching.
I have micro slept probably maybe 10 times already. Or you and your community are the devs. You guys work the game concepts. Interesting.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
How am I sleeping? Come on, brain, keep up. It's not that hard. And I'll sit here and build it out as we go, so it's a community build. That would be kind of interesting. Oh, man. Sleep is important. Yeah, but I tried to rest before stream even started, too, but apparently it wasn't enough.
ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I actually don't know how to get to the exit.
Your will was
Getting
great.
worse.
This is
I literally
proof.
almost didn't pick a end piece there because my brain was shutting down. I think your connection went out again because you were kicked. That sucks. I think I might actually start playing TCG Pocket again just for that Terrapogos card. It is pretty cool. It's a really pretty, like, crystalline world going into that card. Unfortunately, it's one of the rare ones that can't even be traded. It doesn't scream community. I don't know what does. So you were thinking it'd be kind of interesting and fun for you and everyone in your chat, and it would, as it would be their ideas too, and I'll build it, and it's a bit of all of is coming together. Yeah, I mean that definitely sounds cool. It's just me for all of tomorrow. Joe's at work, so that's definitely something we can just sit here and do, and we're not holding anybody else back. I think I can make it another half hour. We'll see. It is getting worse though, and I'm not gonna push it more than that as much as I genuinely want to. It's really bad, and I know this is a sign of horrible sleep deprivation, which is crazy because I've only been awake for 14 hours. That, like, is a normal amount of time, or 15 hours. Trying to think of how do we show it as we add bits and change as we go. I mean, people don't need to see every step on how things change it. You know, we can kind of see where we're at every, like, 2 hours or so. Or every hour, however long you plan to do this. between 2 and 3. It's literally just 2 o'clock exactly right now as I started the sentence, Marshall. So I'm just annoyed at myself. How slow with this do you think I am? No, I'm not saying that you're slow with it, Wainbows. I'm saying that it might be better to, like, wait and let a lot of people add things together.
With a party of 13.
Thomas Neon, thank you so much for the raid. I hope Warframe was treating you well. If you guys are new here and you don't know me, hi. I'm Kirata Hime. I also go by Kira or Kayla. I play a lot of Warframe. I play a lot of variety on the channel. I like doing art-related stuff, and I haven't worked on it in a little bit. It might be part of tomorrow's thing, but I have been turning a used guitar into a Void Song Shazin. Shadow King the 10, thank you so much for the follow. Show them your Banshee collection. No. Those are really pretty raid emotes, Sandy. Hello, Terry the Turrets. How are you? It was a blast as usual, Thomas. Oh, good to hear. And that's where we need you guys getting concept steps together. Wait, that's sick. What kind of guitar? A used acoustic guitar that I saved from the trash. My neighbor was putting one out for the garbage, and I was like, I'll take that. And so I've been dismantling certain parts, and I've been adding stuff on, and I'm in the process of making it as much Void Song shaped as possible while still keeping the thickness and stuff of the guitar. I didn't want to completely destroy it, because then I shouldn't have used the guitar as a base kind of thing. Don't forget, folks, help Kara relive her childhood traumas. No. What? Why would you do that? You were just running Zaku on Steel Pass Circuit, also known as Apache Attack Helicopter. 2/3 the level cap. Cool! I have never even attempted level cap. But that sounds like fun.
We've decided you are bad for business.
You're still in the clear.
A sculpture.
No detection from enemy sensors.
That's cool as fuck, man. Thank you. Well, last year for TennoCon, I painted an old skateboard my sister was getting rid of, and brought that to TennoCon with me to have people sign. And so this year, I'm trying to get the Shazin done in time and have people sign that, because I thought it would be kind of cool. I brought like different colored paint markers and just had the whole silvery blue look of the Void Song Shazin, and then just like multicolored signatures everywhere.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Bind extraction.
Best of luck on that. I hope it comes along nicely. Thank you. I'm probably maybe halfway done with it already, I'd say. Definitely at least halfway done with like the whole deconstructing and constructing stuff. Painting is kind of its own thing, but yeah, I'd say like I'm maybe halfway. Marvin, thank you for the 60 stream streak. Guess I'll stick with the Nautilus. How about this? Tomorrow we use it as a test run dev build. Build out a small fun game with everyone. If it goes well, we look at it again another time, but doing a bigger project and expand on pushing our skill and creativity. Sounds like fun to me. OCA's pretty easy with decent frame selection and some choice decrees. For anybody who doesn't remember what a Void Song Shawzin looks like, it's that one. It would be kind of cool if I had everybody sign it in like UV or glow-in-the-dark paints. So I wonder if I have some like colored glow-in-the-dark paint marker pens or something. Slime Rancher stream. I do love Slime Rancher. Oh, ow. Well, tomorrow being the dev stream, it's definitely going to be a Warframe themed day, and then I figured Saturday would be maybe some more variety, maybe playing some of the puzzle demos and whatnot that I just acquired the names of. Or since Joe will be home, I could finish The Wolf Among Us. Just get something off my list. In your stream stuff, do you have a voting thing? Yes. Just saw Slime Rancher apparently got a mobile port and thought to myself, this seems like a game Kira would stream. I have in the past. A long time ago. I streamed some of the second one, which honestly just feels like the first one, but you miss me asking for long streams. Maybe a bit more Minecraft. Maybe I'll kind of do like what I did with Insane Aquarium and the chess thing and have people like contribute to getting to a Minecraft stream. Make it more like celebratory. I'm honestly looking for more like finite things that have an end that I can get to, whereas Warframe and Minecraft and that kind of stuff is all infinite. You just play it as much as you want. There's no actual end game.
These are worthy foes.
Really need to invite Kira over for supper. Why?
Stay focused. There's a heavy
Minecraft
unit
and a
approaching.
dragon. I mean, you can create your own ends to the game, but it's infinitely playable. I played some of Skyrim, just not much. What about trees hate you? What? I don't understand. I don't know what this is. You're pouring frozen corn into a pot of boiling water and pour it about 4 or 5 times what you wanted to. Well, now you just have a lot more corn. This is what main concept is to get to and defeat the Ender Dragon. I'm excited for the new Metro game. The trailer looks incredible. I love Minecraft. I feel like Minecraft is just video game Legos. Which is not a bad thing. I love both of those things. I wish Joe liked it, because then that would be cool and definitely fun to play together, but he doesn't like the blocky art style. So much more if you like engineering, it's so good. I mean, technically Legos can be that way too. If you use like Technic stuff and Bionicle stuff. Love the Lego Speed Champion cars. I like some of the prettier sets. It's an off-brand, but Joe bought me a really pretty set of this like bouquet of flowers that I really like. He got me that for Christmas, and I built that, and then I built the he got me a Pokedex. This man went out of his way to not only get me the Pokedex Lego or Mega Blocks or whatever it is, but he measured the little pictures that could get put inside to show like what Pokemon you're pulling up on the Pokedex. He measured that onto a piece of paper and a piece of cardboard, drew my favorite Pokemon Togepi on the paper, put it on the cardboard, and then put that all back in the box for me so that I also had my favorite Pokemon to choose from to put on the little screen. That's cute. Yeah, he's... when he wants to be, he can do the most adorable things. That's so wholesome, right? And he doesn't think he's a good person. He's got a lot of self-esteem bullshit I call him out for, but I love that kind of stuff about him. Sorry, it feels like everything is itchy right now. Now you want to build a game? Do you want to build a snowman? I should hydrate. Not to this stupid setup on the tablet. I mean, that's what I originally was trying to go to college for. I wanted to be a video game programmer. Technically, my original goal was to get the skills and then work for a company while on the side making my own game from scratch. I wanted to be like a solo dev, do the art, do everything. Because I love math. I actually enjoyed programming, even though I only got to like the very beginning learning of the concepts. I liked art, So I was like, well, I could do this. It'll take forever, but it was kind of like a 10-year goal for myself. That's crazy, Matt, and funny. But yeah, Joe doesn't think he's a good person. So, type of game would you want to build?
Combat must be practiced.
Um,
Truly master the canvas of war.
I don't know.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is
I didn't really
detecting
have a
potential
plan
target.
for, like, specifically what type of game. I just wanted to make a game once I learned how to program and just do all of the steps involved. I don't know if I really sat down and kind of decided what I would do.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Bit hypocritical, though, you calling him on his self-esteem bullshit. With your own self-esteem bullshit. Yeah, but, like, his is worse in some ways.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
If loading screens are flashbang, I will end you. No, that is one thing I know I will never put in a game. I will never put bright white transitionary flashbang screens. I hate that so much. Like tomorrow so I can get a little practice in. I don't know. Maybe I'll sleep on it and come up with some things of what I would maybe like. I mean, I like puzzle games, but I don't know how hard it would be to do, like, cause and effect stuff. Step on this button, it opens a drawer. Inside the drawer is a key to be able to unlock a box, and the box is a code, and the code leads to something else, and... Sorry, had to get that out. You're fine, Gold Hair. I think the blackouts have stopped. I think I'm still gonna stop at the 3-hour mark regardless, but I think the blackouts have stopped for now. Did Navarre be a mod? No. Just to make some of you feel old and to show how fucking crazy time has been. This week was the 5-year anniversary of my cat Marshmallow passing away. I'm thinking about him a lot this week.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Okay, I think I know where you're going with that. I think there was one that I just saw, I think it was called Locked, that I just saw today, that kind of is like that, where it's a bunch of locked rooms, and then every time you solve a puzzle, it opens up the option to go into more locked rooms, and the more puzzles you solve, the more it opens more of them. That was that long ago now? Yeah. It's been 5 years. And I miss him all the time. You saw it on Game Pass? Yeah, I saw the trailer for it today during the Thinky Direct. Hello, Carrion Reaper, how are you? see Escape Room 1 is on Game Pass now. Yeah, the Escape Academy 2 has a demo out right now as well. Joe and I are waiting until the full game is out for that, and even though has a cheesy ass story and music to it, the puzzles are still really fun, so we'll be playing the second one. I've already convinced him. Escape Simulator. Oh, Escape Simulator 1 is on Game Pass? Escape Academy. Gonna see what I can come up with along those lines for a test run. Never tried something like that before. Not even sure how it would look. I just like those kinds. You seen the new hide and seek game where players paint over small player models and try to hide in the background? Yeah, that was shown off today too. Yeah, they showed that one. I thought that looked kind of cool. I'm gonna make sure Joe knows about that one because that could be fun. Yeah, what Vlad is talking about is you have like a little doll version of yourself, and it's like prop hunt basically, but instead of turning yourself into a prop, you have to hide the doll against a wall or something, and then you paint yourself to blend in with the wall or the furniture or whatever you've put the doll pressed up against. Because, you know, like, unless you're really looking at it, if you've lined up the colors enough, you know, you might be able to hide when people are trying to move fast. So it looks like it could be pretty crazy.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warrior's death.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? We're near a fissure. Use that reactant to open a relic.
There are quite a few that looked really good, and like I said, I might do like little review videos on which ones look fun. I think that would be a really good idea for me.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. I am detecting a prosecutor. Get ready for a tough fight.
You just bought your last Coda weapon. Oh, cool! Attila, what was the last one you needed?
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Good work. You have proven the prosecutors are not invincible.
Modern Warfare 4 trailer dropped today. It looks okay, but you have to wait for more info. It sucks because the environment looks cool, but it was ruined with Nicki Minaj or Rick and Morty skins running around. Get it done for LR6.
And
The
so you
cost
learn the
assist,
importance of
nice.
clarity and purpose.
You're waiting for a 55 to 60, but today was 42 and you decided that was the answer. True, but you can always get another one and add it together. So, 42 is pretty good. I don't know why it's being weird. My ad scheduler thing is being odd.
The art of combat must be practiced to truly master the canvas of war.
Now all we need are like 5 brine weapons and the 10 in Quanta, and you haven't bothered with it yet. Making a start on a trial puzzle game? Cool. Love puzzle games. I've played so many now though that like start to see patterns in how people create the puzzles. That's why I like the ones that require a lot of thinking and multi-dimensional planning.
None of the scanners have detected you. Use caution. I am picking up traces of prosecutor shield arms in your vicinity.
Fuck knows how this will go. This is my brain you're fucking with now. Good luck. Solve my brain's pattern. Not a whole lot to choose from there. Ah, tickle bitties. Someone in the squad.
As you conquer the foe, so you conquer yourself.
If there's still an exterminate, we can do more. And then I'll be done. Because I am passing out real bad. Like, it stopped, but then it's creeping up again, so. Sorry, people. Unless I did it too quick. Nope, apparently not too quick. Awesome. Temperature is it outside?
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warrior's death.
Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby.
54
Do you have a
degrees.
matching relic? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Turn it.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Come on, these guys ain't even trying.
It's supposed to get to 89 for you? Oh, it's not supposed to get that high here. It's like 70 something. Which is better than it's been, so I'll take it. But it's in the 50s outside right now, and I have my window open. It's like probably one of the things actually keeping me upright. It rained a couple of times today, and I was telling my brother's friend when he was over, I was like, honestly, I don't even care. The rain feels good. It's been too hot lately.
Good work. You have proven the prosecutors are not invincible. You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
Don't worry, I wasn't gonna miss the star. My brain just struggled for a moment there. Damn. Yeah, static, I did. So, I definitely think I'm gonna start looking to send us somewhere. And after I get back to the orbiter, I'll start running the credits. Pharaoh's gonna eat good today. We could go raid Flabby McStabby. I think that's the plan. I am exhausted. I'm so sorry. Check art. Oh, the art channel in the Discord? Seriously though, thank you people for hanging out. I appreciate it. I know it's been rearrange those. That's cool. A little pink bunny. But yeah. If you made it yourself, static, then you can put it in the art by you. Art by others is like if you find art online. But I'm gonna go to bed now because I don't feel so good. My body's still finally like feeling like it's gonna reject me. So I'm gonna go pass out. Thank you very much for hanging out. The plan, as long as my body cooperates, God, I can't even speak straight right now, is to do a 10-hour stream, a really long stream. The goal is for more than 10 hours, but we'll see how far we get. For a nice long stream during the day, I'm gonna maybe start just after the dev stream, and then kind of go from there. But thank you guys very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I will see you for all day later today. Basically, I'm gonna go pass out now because, yeah, Wimbos. Yep, we're good. Good night, people. Goodbye, people.